Welcome to the lesson on orders. Under Market and Sell in our left-hand navigation panel here, we can click on orders. And when we do so, it'll take us to a list of every order in the system. Now, these are what's an order, right? So an order is when someone has enrolled in a product, course, community, whatever, on your site. It is considered an order, whether it be free or paid. Okay, so very important to note that you can have an order that costs nothing, right? So if you offer something for free and that person goes in and clicks, I want to enroll in this, and it says, well, it's free, and they say, thank you. And you may get an email saying, hey, someone enrolled in your course. And when you come here to see the order, who was it? What did they buy? What, everything, you can see it right here. So I'm going to show you two views. I'm going to show you an inactive account on a sandbox, this one, so we can look around a bit. And then I'm going to show you my live screen from Marino training, which I don't want to, I can't show you anyone's personal information, right? So but I do want to show you that there's some differences when you see an active account rather than an inactive account. And I don't want to, so I'm going to do it in a way where I can protect people's information. So that'll be nice. And I'm only going to show you a very small snip of that site, but I need you to understand what it looks like when it's populated. So let's look at the basic example first. I've made an order here in Thinkific. This is the order number. You can select whether you want your order numbers to start with this 1000 series or not. That's the default setting, is that it'll start with order 1000. Or sorry, 1001 will be the first order in the system. You can change that in your settings, but I just left that default. Now you can see the amount. You can see whether it's a complete or processing order. You can see the order, I guess you could say type, whether it's a free course. It's basically the pricing type. If it's one time, if it's subscription, membership, if it's a monthly payment, it'll show here. So this was a free course, and that's why it's showing up as a free type. Now, the product is this test bundle. I went in and ordered the test bundle, and this is the account that I used to order it, which is my East Partnership business account. There was no charge because it's a free course, so they didn't charge me anything. And so there was no payment method employed here. And of course, I didn't use an affiliate link to make the purchase, so there's no one listed under offerer. Now, had this been a purchase by someone using an affiliate link, the last few digits, that personalized affiliate code, would be here under refer. So if I needed to, if I saw an order, I would be able to see whether it was through an affiliate sale or not and who that was based off of the referrer code. Okay. So pretty basic stuff here. If I want to communicate with this person, if I click on this email address, it will try and open whatever default email system you have set up on your computer. It won't go into the Thinkific email. So just know that if you click on this, it's going to open up your default computer email host, right? So whatever you're using to host your email. If you want to communicate with this person through the Thinkific email, you have to go into support your students and the users, and then select that person, and then you can email them directly there. All right, let's look at the order. So if I want to, I can come here to order number, and I can click on this linked order number, right? So it'll bring up the order number. It'll bring up what they bought, what product they purchased, the test bundle, how much, what the payment method was, credit card, PayPal, whatever, Thinkific payments, and then whether it's complete or not, and whether they refer. So it's got all the information that we had on the previous screen. Now, look, I've got access to their profile immediately here. So if I don't want to go through support your students and users, I can just go click on the order number, come here to the order details, and then open that up. Now, you'll see here that once I click on a user's account, and they've been involved in an order, I can see under enrollments what they enrolled in, right? They enrolled in the test bundle. All right, cool. Well, I can disenroll them from that. But if they paid money, that might create some questions, right? Like, well, it's going to create some questions anyways, but like, hey, what's going on here? I paid money. Now you're removing my enrollment status. What are we doing here? And that's going to be a conversation that you're going to have with that person. It's not exactly a refund, is it? All right, so that's what I do want to show you, that you have the opportunity to do that. So let me go ahead and go back to orders, but that's all you can see under that orders tab. If you click on the order number, this is it. This is all the information you get. Now let's go ahead and drag. Hopefully this will show up for you guys the way I want it to. Let me drag this in here and show you 2 real orders in the system, right? Let me do one thing before I do that. Let's go back to the orders page here, so we can kind of overlay them a little bit. I'm going to move all the way over here to the right. Payment method. Okay. Now I'll bring that back up. Okay. So you can kind of see them one over the other. So this up here is the sandbox dummy account with no real purchases. This is a real purchase from one of my clients. And I've isolated, obviously, to these 2 orders, so you can just see these 2 orders. I want you to see something here. I do have Thinkific payments activated, so you can see that under provider. So Thinkific payments is who processed it. You can see the fee that Thinkific payments charged you to process. So it was a $500 purchase. Thinkific payments charged me a $14.80 fee for the purchase. It is a one-time purchase. It was for the Learn Thinkific course. And oh, look at this, because I used Thinkific payments, I can hit this refund button and it will give me the opportunity to refund the money. I'm not going to do that because it is an active order. But you can see that that is a real thing, right? Now, I haven't even gotten over to the person's name or their email or the payment method. We've just kind of covered these first few areas here, but you will see that there was a provider block inserted in here because I have a payment system set up in my real account, and there is no payment system set up in this dummy account. So that's why you saw some options on my Marino training page that don't exist here. Also, you would have been able to see the referral code all the way to the right. And the reason I'm not going to take you all the way to the right on that real window is because there's information in there about the purchasers, the enrolled students, and I don't want to share that on this lesson, but you get the point. There is much more to this, not a whole lot, but there is more to this if you have active payment systems set up, and you can see a lot more, and you have the ability to do a one button kind of, well, it's not necessarily one, but a very quick, few steps to refund someone's purchase through Thinkific payments, which I am absolutely loving having that option in the event that I would have to issue a refund, because refunds can be really difficult. I'm blessed that I've never had to refund a course purchase on customer satisfaction bases. I did have to refund a student last month because they accidentally bought they bought 2 different instances of the same course. One was offered in June and one was offered in October. They bought the June one on accident, then realized it, then bought the October one, and then sent me an email and said, hey, I accidentally bought 2 of these. So I had to go in and refund them. But the fact that it was in Thinkific payments made it really easy for me to refund their money. So anyways, that's orders. Very easy to do. This is not looking at orders metrics in advanced reporting. This is simply looking at the orders view in Thinkific under market and sell and orders. So see you guys in the next video.